Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to There's That Tarot. We're going to continue our love readings. Oh. One second. Ooh. Hey, I'm all in y'all face tonight. Happy April. It is officially April here in Germany. It's 1:11 in the morning. And I've been napping since I got home from my concert. And I said I was going to get back on here and try to do more of the individual songs tonight for love. So I hope y'all are doing wonderful. Let's pay the rent and see what the tea is in love. Thank you so much, Poetic Justice, for the $2.99. God bless you, honey. Thank y'all for being here. It's your grandma's birthday. Happy birthday. Happy heavenly birthday to your grandmother. May she continue to rest in peace. I love you too, Poetic Justice. Let's take a look. I had a few notes for you, Cancer. I don't know why I'm smiling, but okay. Because your first message is crazy. You could feel like this. Somebody could feel like this about you. But I kept hearing that song. I should have cheated. I don't know if that's the name of the song, but by what's her name? Keisha Cole. I keep hearing that part. I should have cheated. So somebody could have really took you through the ringer, like, really? All of that? I should have been like, you could have had amazing opportunities in front of you. And it doesn't mean just because you have options that you have amazing opportunities in love, but you could have actually had amazing opportunities in love, and maybe you found yourself dealing with somebody who turned out not to be one of those amazing opportunities. Or things just could have changed between the two of you over time. But I feel like either way, you feel like you could have been doing something else. You know, you could have been with anybody else. There's an I told you so real strong in this reading. So something that you could have told someone, and just be open minded. This could be the other way around. I heard a reading today that was the most cross watcher message I've probably ever received. So I understand that sometimes the roles can be reversed. So you could be the bad guy, or this person is the bad guy. Whatever. It doesn't mean you're bad, you know. It doesn't mean any of. I feel like it depends on the situation. So let me mind my business. You said focused on you so you can choose wisely. Now that's a real comment right there. And that's really the way I was giving my baby girl some advice today. And it always comes back to the same thing. When you focus on yourself, everyone else will too. When you take care of yourself, everyone else will know to do the same. So that is the realest. That is the realest. Because when you think about it, it's like nobody knows your child like you do. Your child, it could be 50 kids in the room. And when your child screams, you're gonna know, oop, that's mine. That one's mine. So it's like you have to have that motherly, parental energy with yourself too. That's why they say that, so that you can know how to protect yourself. And the only way to protect yourself is to pay attention to yourself and, to stay connected to source. That's really the only way. Um, Something that you could have known this person since you were really young. Or they, maybe both of you were very young when you met. This could have been like a college love, high school sweetheart, or, you know, we just both started our career, entry level time in y'all's life when you came together. Maybe you two never made it past entry level of the relationship. But this is somebody who they can be very controlling. They could have put control above like enjoying you, getting to know you, letting things flow naturally between the two of you. This could be your most recent person. This is someone who's trying to come back into your life for sure. For sure. This is someone who's they feel that their ego got hit in this connection. This could be a man or a woman. Their ego got hit real bad in this connection because normally they are in control. Normally it's not like this. Things don't usually turn out like this for them. Um, but the control thing is an illusion, and there's no control in love. You don't have no control over what the other person does, likes, who they talk to, who else loves them. We don't really have the control that we try to have. But this is somebody who wants to prove it to you. And a part of them wanting to prove whatever this is to you, that control is kind of tied in there a little bit, because it's like they're not satisfied with the outcome. This could be someone who is at a distance from you, and you could have an option yourself. Not option as far as love. I mean, you could have options in love. I mean, there's a lot of people have options in love. I don't really see that as a flex, because me, I just need one. I just need the one for me. So having a lot of options has never been like a ooh type of thing for me. It's nice, flattery. Flattery is nice. So it's a confidence booster. But it doesn't mean much. Not as much as I think a lot of industries put on it, if that makes any sense. Should you let this person prove this to you? I don't know. We're going to jump in, because that was half the reading right there. This is someone, what's the saddest part about this is you two had a you could be like in this place now where you're like contemplating what you're going to do next. Y'all had a lot of happiness together. Like, this is not one of those people where it's like, oh, I hate them, they were terrible the whole time. No, y'all was kicking it. This was You two were very compatible, very content with each other. There was a lot of happiness here in this connection. This is someone who felt very happy with you. So let's see why. What was the problem here? He said you had to learn that had to learn my trauma to understand why I'm attracted to those people. Yeah. This could be someone that was like, that hadn't gotten to that point yet. Because a lot of people, we don't realize that we're functioning through our trauma. We don't realize that we spend our money based on unhealed traumas. We choose our partners on based on unhealed trauma. Wake up, shit, eat, and breathe shit from the past. What was the problem here? Like, what, how did we get? Oh, not the Five of Wands is the first card. This is the problem. Maybe there was too many chefs in the kitchen, too many opinions, too many options, too many other perceived options, possibly better options, in this person's mind or yours. Take out or resonate, whoever it is. But there was way too many people in just oof. And I don't think this person was biased. I'm seeing light skin, dark skin, thick, thin, this, that, rich, poor. um, some had tattoos, some didn't, something like that. Like there's a variety. So somebody likes variety. Well, very thoughtless. So it's like I'm afraid to really make a decision. So I'm just not gonna make a decision at all. And how are they treating you? It's tough. This is tough, and it's you don't really know how to explain this. And I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. This person's very attracted to you. Let me say that. They think that you're. I heard the word vivacious. They think that you got moxie. This is somebody who they're very attracted to the physical stuff with you. They acknowledge the other stuff, but not to you. This is somebody who's definitely not telling you how they really felt about you. Um, they probably didn't even communicate very well with you. It's like this person treated you like the Queen of Wands, but in actuality, they view you as the Empress. Like they acknowledge that internally, but maybe never to you. Why though? Why didn't they tell you this? So it's almost like they treated you like one of the options. Again, people function out of their trauma. And this is somebody who has, they probably come from some low vibrational thinking environments, if that makes any sense. Like it's like people wasn't really shooting for much. Um, this person has probably never seen like dreams come true in 3D. Um, Everything was what's right in front of me right now, what needs to be done right now, who's giving me attention right now. It was a very right now, which is, living in the moment. There's nothing wrong with that. But this person's sights weren't set very high. There could have even been like some financial things. Ooh, yeah. Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like, I'm not even where I want to be in life right now. So I ain't thinking about commitment or anything like that. Or I only give you what I have. It doesn't have to be about money. It's like if all I got is $5 energetically, or as far as emotional, if all I have to contribute is a lack of emotional intelligence, or if all I have to contribute is what I've always seen my mama do, my daddy do, my uncles and them, or if all of my friends are dog ass, or some hoes, then that's pretty much what they had to offer you. Or if I just simply do not feel good about myself, how am I gonna love you? How am I gonna give you what I can't even give myself. So whether it's about money, insecurities, what they've seen, and experienced, um, what was done to them, and so they never really like got past that. So they never gave after that. Sometimes we get our heart broken, we never give that part of ourselves again. So it's like, well, this person kept options just in case, you know. So they never really gave this a chance, even though they felt the same happiness, the same compatibility, the same everything that you felt. Y'all were both experiencing this. So you're not crazy. And they're not really crazy either. It's just, this is what happened. This person tried to replace you and it just absolutely backfired. This person is seeing your name everywhere. They see your car everywhere. They see people that look like you and they double taking. Like, it's this person's having a real tough time, like mentally wrapping their mind around why they were trying to replace something that they already had. Like, why didn't I just give to this? Why? What is wrong with me? This person's they're asking themselves these questions because this was not a disingenuous person. Even if they play games, whatever. This is like how I cope. This is how I move. I'm gonna get you before you get me. This person could have came. Something happened with this person to make them like not really just take this serious at all. Um, Not to the point where it's like I didn't even really work on it. I didn't give this to you. I didn't let you in my life for real. I didn't. I ain't never done that. And it's like the hindsight is killing this person. Because it's like they were literally fighting this. They were fighting what you was talking about the whole time. And it's like now it's hitting them like, damn, this is divine. How did I let these hoes make me miss this opportunity with someone that I am now finding out after trying that I can't replace? This person wants to let you know that you were the best thing in their life. And they wasted a lot of time. And maybe you should have cheated. Nah, I don't really recommend that. I recommend you get yourself to safety instead of playing with fire. But because it's just never, this stuff is never worth it. But if this person could say anything to you, they would say that they regret playing with you and that you were the real deal. I'm not even seeing like an apology for real here. I'm seeing like absolute self reflection when it's too late, to be honest. What's your advice? And then we're going to go to Leo. What's your advice, Cancer? Because it's somebody who really hid who they were from you, like completely, very no strings attached. And somehow, underneath all of the dissatisfaction that you experienced with this person, they did not think you was gonna walk away. That's crazy. So I think I know your advice here is to be at peace. If there was I don't do the petty stuff, but like, if there was a winner to the breakup, I don't know why I'm thinking about this. People could be talking about this actually. People are seeing you as, let's just say, the one that got away. The one that got away from somebody who don't know how to love or who didn't know how to love you. That's the truth. So your advice is to be at peace with that. You to see what you was dealing with for what it is, who they are, what happened, and to be at peace with the ending, the world card, because you would have been very unhappy with this person, very unhappy. constant anxiety, you know, because this is one of them situations where it's like if I took the front door off of your house, would you feel safe to go to sleep tonight? No, me either. So how you gonna feel safe with a dog ass? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna feel safe with somebody who's constantly outside? And that's the moral of the story, Cancer. Like the video if this resonated with you. Hype me up if this resonated with you. I love y'all very much. And I'm going to go to Leo. Ciao, ciao.